They've got G. Hudson is up there with bottom. Then it's T. And it's Burke in at the two spot. And for San Antonio, who's out there with the closer. Then it's Magician. Then there's Z. And it's Holloway at the two-guard spot. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Well, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason. And the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
Toronto with the ball, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Here's Hudson. Here's Eby. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Holloway. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And there's the pass to Nichols. Outside, Lamb. Offline with his three. In the corner, it's Morris. That's tipped. Fast break, Toronto. Pull-up jumper. No good from Hudson. Here's Carroll. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And the Raptors miss again.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Battles through traffic and lays it in. Carroll's got his second basket of the game.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Now here's Burke. T right on him. And T is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. 6 to shoot. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Holloway. There's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Pass to Nichols. Lets it go from deep. Holloway grabs the board. Spurs leading by 5. Pass to Z. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Burke, the pass to Lamb. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Morris kicks to Mullins. From deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Yeah, and they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
It's stolen by Carroll. And here's the fast break. Carroll leading the way. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Nichols passes to Burke. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Burke's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The pass to Z. He feeds it to Morris. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 5.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Burke. 5 points in the game. Shot on the wing. The shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
And the Spurs, I've heard it said, the most process-oriented team in the league.
Well, that's an understanding of what it takes for them as a small market team to be successful. A good assessment of what they have to do as the San Antonio Spurs to be good. Scouting, coaching, chemistry, all part of that.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Shake and Bake's checked in for the closer. The Erasers checked in for Toronto. Allen comes in for Bottoms. Passes to Nichols. Back to Burke. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot on. Nichols. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Here's Mullins. Here's Zurbis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. The machine comes in for Hudson. And the captain subbed in for T. Here's the captain. Pass to the Eraser. Here's the machine. Here's Owens. Pass to Burke. They need this. Rebound, San Antonio. Z's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Clark, a big jump in scoring, but I think a lot of that is because of the prolific role players we have in the NBA now.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. When you think about starters putting up points and then you have guys that fortify benches and can get points in bunches, the first name that comes to mind for me, Lou Williams. A designated role of scoring the basketball in limited minutes. And when he gets it going, watch out. Nobody quite like Lou Williams putting it in the basket as a role player.
Here's Morris. Raptors knocking down the tray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And some changes here for the Spurs. Thorpe, he checked in for Goose. Jay comes in for T. And Smith subbed in for Morris. And the Raptors also making a change. Udoka's checked in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now the pass to Z. He dishes it to Sessions. The 3 sinks the three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's the captain, covered by Smith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
T's checked in for Z. Now here's Sessions. Smith outside. Here's Holloway. Passes it to De La Cruz. Spurs passing it around. Here's Holloway. Defended by Allen. Drops in the layup for 2. 7 points for T.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's the machine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. In fourth, the Raptors.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
The Natural, he's checked in for the Spurs. Bottoms, he's checked in for the Raptors.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
That shot off the mark. Raptors trail by 11. Kent, the pass to Owens. And the lead is down inside single digits. The captain's got 6. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for San Antonio. Kicks it to Sessions. Pass to Thorpe. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Here's Sessions. A 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And so here's Toronto following the three-pointer by San Antonio. 2 points. That one goes. Spurs leading by 10. Smith up top. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Kent, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Lamb, he's checked in for the eraser. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. The pass to De La Cruz. .152 left in the first. Here's the captain. 6 points for him. Bottoms, the pass to Kent. Over Smith. They get it again.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Here's the captain, covered by Smith. And Thorpe pulls it down. Spurs leading by 10. Smith, the pass to Sessions. Here's the natural. Throws it up high. And again, San Antonio turns it over.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Z's checked in for Thorpe. The closer comes in for Jay. And Morris subbed in for the natural. Hudson's checked in for the Raptors. Burke comes in for the machine. Pass to Lamb. Carroll with the rebound.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
There's service, and it's blocked. Here's the captain, covered by Morris. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Morris. Inside. He can't get it to go. Here's Burke. Nailed from three-point land. Burke's got it back down to single digits for the Raptors. And So it's the San Antonio Spurs bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for San Antonio, Z out there with the closer. It's Goose. Then it's T. And it's Morris in at the point. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state and being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings. That's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
5 on the clock. Bottoms the pass to Burke. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
It's stolen by Lamb. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Eby, and it's blocked. Here's Holloway. Burke covering. Now Morris. He has 7. Out to the right wing. Here's Holloway. Burke covering. The shot's good from Holloway. T's got 12 points in the game. Raptors trail by 8. And the Raptors call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
San Antonio making a switch here. Thorpe's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. T's checked in for the captain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Hudson's got his first bucket in this one. Morris outside. Here's Mullins. Toronto grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Burke looking over the floor. Shoots the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Morris outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Passes it to Hudson. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Friday, the Denver Nuggets will come into town. And then on Saturday, the Minnesota Timberwolves will come into town. A different look now for San Antonio. Shake and Bake's checked in for the closer. Shea comes in for Goose. And Smith subbed in for Morris. Raptors also changing it up. The eraser comes in for Lamb. And Allen subbed in for Bottoms. Thorpe kicks to Smith. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Raptors. It's a 5-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. And here we go. Burke heading to the hoop. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Z's checked in for the Spurs. The Natural comes in for T. Here's Dela Cruz. Off target with his 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That's his first foul. And Toronto making a change here. Udoka's checked in. Here's the eraser. Dishes it to Burke. Udoka passes to Nichols. Allen with it. Now Smith defending. Pass to Nichols. Shot clock at 3. That's good from 17 feet away. T's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Mark, we're seeing more and more young coaches in the NBA. You think this is a trend? Is it completely circumstantial? What's your view on that?
Well, I think you've got more younger coaches that are capable and able to coach. And the league is quite young, too. I think it's a current trend. But we've seen that before in decades past when it seems the wave of coaches are younger. I think it's more or less kind of the cycle of life that we see across a lot of different industries.
Kept alive. Here's the eraser, and he goes in for the dunk.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. The closer's checked in for Jay, and Morris subbed in for Smith. Now, here's Burke. Defense is right there. Lets a floater go. The shot will not fall. And the Spurs going the other way now. Drops in the tray. The Natural's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here's Burke. Guarded closer. And the pass to Nichols. Launches a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. T's got the lead back up to 2 now for Toronto.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Passes it to Dela Cruz. Over Allen. Excellent D there from Allen.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
They push it up 4 on 3. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Pass to Burke. Here's the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the 3-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Goose comes in for Shake and Bake, and T subbed in for the Natural. The Machines checked in for Toronto. Pass to Mullins. Shoots it up. Burke grabs the miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The pass to Kent. Here's Udoka. Passes to Kent. Here's Udoka, covered by Morris. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Some changes for Toronto. Lamb is checked in for the eraser. Allen comes in for Dub. And the captain subbed in for Burke. Outside Carroll. No good that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Kent, the pass to Lamb. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop. Lamb's got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Kicks to Mullins. And T is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Holloway. He's got 12. Pocket 6. Pass to Z from deep. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. A different look now for San Antonio. Thorpe, he checked in for Z. Shake and Bake comes in for the closer. And Smith subbed in for Morris. And Toronto also making a switch. Hudson's checked in. Smith for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Owens passes to Kent. Here's the captain. 6 points for him. And the Raptors can't hang on to the ball. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Thorpe. There's the pass to De La Cruz. They could use a bucket. And it's sent back by Allen. Hudson against Thorpe. And it's blocked. Here's Holloway. It's deflected.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Pass to Lamb. Here's the captain. Pass to Hudson. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Mullins. To the inside. Here's De La Cruz. That shot off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Toronto calls timeout. The Spurs with some changes. Jay's checked in for Goose, and it's the natural in for T. And Toronto also making a switch. Bottoms, he's checked in for Allen. Here's the captain, covered by Smith. And there's the pass to Owens. Shot clock at 5. Good, nice job down low. The captain's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Here's Sessions. Smith trying to break loose. Sessions no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Passes it to Hudson. The tray. It doesn't go for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that will be the third of 5 straight played at home. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock, and the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. The closer comes in for Shake and Bake, and Morris subbed in for the Natural. .24 seconds left here in the second. Here's Eby. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Smith outside. With 1 on the clock. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Toronto Raptors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For Toronto, the first quarter was not an easy one. They struggled to find an offensive rhythm. And that...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Bottoms. T is out there with the machine. Then there's Hudson. And it's Lamb at the center. Here's Nichols. Wide open shot is on the money. T's got 11 points. And Morris has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. To the middle. Carroll kicks to Sessions. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Bottoms got his 4th rebound in this one.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
He lobs it up.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Z's checked in for the Spurs. Shake and Bake comes in for Smith. The Erasers checked in for the Raptors. Morris finds Carroll. Sessions with it. He has 6. Pass to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's the machine. He has 6. Pass to Hudson. Here's the eraser to the right side. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Bottoms. Off target from 3-point range. Spurs trail by 7. Morris inside. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Kent, the pass to Nichols. Here's the eraser, covered by Morris. And Shake and Bake picks up the foul. That's his first foul. San Antonio making a switch here. Mullins is checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Burks is checked in. Here's the eraser. Here's Kent. And the Raptors miss again. San Antonio's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Carroll.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Nichols, covered by Morris. Here's Nichols. That one's off. Still out of sync. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Burke, the pass to Kent. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. The Machine's got 8. Spurs trail by 3. And it's the Machine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Thorpe, he checked in for Z. T comes in for the closer. And Smith subbed in for Morris. And the Raptors also making a change. Dubs checked in for the Machine. It's stolen by Smith. In transition, here comes San Antonio. It's blocked. Here's Udoka, covered by Smith. Passes it to Burke. Just 5 on the clock. Nichols missed inside. Spurs have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
That shot, no good. Smith with the defensive effort. Holloway, the pass to De La Cruz. And the Spurs scoring again.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Shot to stop the run, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Nichols.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Kicks it to Mullins. Now the feed to Smith.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Nichols, covered by Smith. It's tipped. Here's Shake and Bake. 6 points for him. He kicks to Smith. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Nichols passes to the eraser. And they pick up 2. The eraser's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. A different look now for San Antonio. Z's checked in for Thorpe, and Jay's subbed in for Goose. And then for Toronto, Allen's checked in for Bottoms. Hudson comes in for Dub, and the captain subbed in for Burke. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That is his first foul of the game. Raptors on defense. They trail by 1. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Both shots good from the stripe. Toronto's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Hudson the pass to the eraser. Poked loose. It's stolen by Smith. Pass to De La Cruz. Here's the captain for the tie. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
The closer's checked in for San Antonio. Morris comes in for Smith.
That's his. I'm sure he recognized number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Owens passes to Nichols. For the lead, San Antonio with the rebound. Shake and Bake's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Such a wide open look. 19 points for Magician.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
It's stolen by Sessions. And now Sessions running the floor all by himself. And it's sent back by Allen. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim. As they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Carroll dishes to Morris. Back to Carroll. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Zerbis defended by Allen. Clock at 4. Here's Morris. And another basket for San Antonio.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Raptors trail by 9. Here's the captain. 8 points for him. Pass to Hudson. To halt the run. Rebound San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14 points. A 3 from Morris. Doesn't go that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Here's Hudson. He's got 7. Lock at 6. And Shake and Bake picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Thorpe, he checked in for Z. Goose comes in for Shake and Bake. The natural, he's checked in for Jay. And Smith subbed in for Morris. And then for Toronto, Lamb, he's checked in for the eraser. And the machine subbed in for T. Here's Lamb. And the Raptors miss again. San Antonio leading by 9. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Toronto calls timeout.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a nonstop parade to the foul line.
Burke, he's checked in for the Raptors. Out to the right wing. Here's the captain, covered by Smith. Inside, here's Lamb. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Smith, the pass to Patel. This one for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one. 1:44 left in the third quarter. The pass to Kent. Lays it up off the glass. The Machine's got 4 points in the quarter.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Smith dishes to Mullins. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Carroll passes to Patel. And the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Passes to Carroll. Back to Smith. And here's Fresh. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's good on the putback. Carroll's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Shake and Bates checked in for the closer. 40 seconds left in the third. Burke, the pass to Kent. A stupendous finish in traffic. The Machine's got 12 in the game.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Bounce pass, Smith. Pass to Thorpe. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
Here's the captain. He's got 8. Here's Kent. It's good from long range. The Machine's got 9 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not.
He let it fly, and he gets it.
Boy, was that deep.
And so it's San Antonio, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. T is out there with Morris, and it's the closer. Then there's Z, and it's Mullins in at the threesome. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Ball stolen. Here's Kent. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's the teardrop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting. And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's the captain. The eraser passes to Udoka. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. 5 to shoot. Here's the captain, covered by Morris. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Carroll. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Raptors trail by 16. Here's the captain. The pass to Kent. Here's the captain from deep. Here's the eraser. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Holloway, the pass to Morris. Down low, Carroll powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Pass to Udoka. Here's the captain, covered by Morris. Here's Owens. Bank shot, no good.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's Morris. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Jay's checked in for the Spurs. T's checked in for Toronto. Owens passes to the eraser. Six on the shot clock, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Morris looking over the floor. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Here's Holloway. Kicks to Morris. Passes it to Z. Pass to Sessions. And that one goes long.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And the pass to Nichols. Here's Owens. Offensive rebound. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
A different look now for San Antonio. Thorpe comes in for Z, and Smith subbed in for T. The Raptors also with a sub. Burks is checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And T is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. And some changes here for the Raptors. Bottoms, he's checked in for Allen. And the captain subbed in for Burke. Pass to Smith. And it's blocked. Here's the machine. It's covered by Sessions. It's good.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Carroll kicks to Sessions. A Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Here's Bottoms. He's covered by Sessions. Bottoms, the pass to Owens, and the powerful one-handed slam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
A three from Morris. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. 19 points for the closer.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Over to the wing. Nichols passes to Bottoms. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Shake and Bake's checked in for the closer. Hudson's checked in for the Raptors. Burt comes in for the captain. Here's Smith. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
The putback, it's good on the putback. The Erasers got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Raptors.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Takes the three. Sessions, no good.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
A different look now for San Antonio. Z's checked in for Thorpe. Goose comes in for Jay. And T subbed in for Morris. The Raptors also with a sub. Lammy's checked in for the Eraser. Here's Holloway. And that time, also a missed shot.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Trying to find Lamb, gets it to him. Here's Hudson. Pass to Lamb. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
San Antonio calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, the closer.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear San Antonio's coach going over the plan during the break. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And the shot goes in. And the Spurs lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Outside, Lamb. Pass to Nichols. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
here's Burke, and there's the pass to Hudson. A three-pointer off the mark. Smith scanning the floor. Here's Zervis. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Nichols. Here's Eby, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Mullins. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Bottoms the pass to Lamb. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Holloway. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
With closers checked in for San Antonio. Morris comes in for Smith. Kicks it to Lamb. Now here's Burke. Not a lot of room. Pass to Bottoms. A 3-ball. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And here's Morris for 3. Rebounded by Lamb. Raptors leading by 6. Burke the pass to Nichols. Back to Burke from outside the arc. That one doesn't drop. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Mullins dishes to Carroll. From the arc. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. He hits both from the stripe.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
To Hudson, takes a 3. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Carroll. Tight defense on him. Right through the D for the layup. Carroll's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Raptors leading by 4. 1:12 left to play in the final quarter. Now the pass to Hudson. Snatched away. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Carroll's running.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Inside, here's Eby. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Morris. To the inside, Zervis. No good. That would have tied it.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Nichols passes to Bottoms. Trying to find Burke. Gets it to him.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Second one is good. In both Smith at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Holloway, the pass to Mullins. Here's Holloway. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Rebounded by Lamb.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And he is unable to get the second one. San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 15 seconds left in the fourth.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediate.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Raptors now. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Bounce pass from Morris. Here's Holloway. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Toronto winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well,